You got an iPhone for Christmas? Oh, you got AirPods for Christmas? Good for you. That's great. Some of you may have gotten an iPad or something stupid like that. I bet none of you got something as cool as I did for Christmas. They are something we don't talk enough about, which is shoes. These are some of the coolest shoes I've ever received as a Christmas gift, and they're made by or Z. I guess it could be interpreted Nike, I think, or it'd be. That's not right. I don't know who makes them, but Norden's or Nadidas or something like that. But honestly, I've never been happier with a pair of shoes that I've been given for Christmas. For one, because I hadn't gotten new shoes in years. I think the last time I got a pair of new shoes was February of 2018. So it had been a while. And second of all, I don't like tying shoes. It just feels like a waste of time. And that's often why I go with slip-ons and that kind of thing. But these shoes are totally dope because they do have laces on them so you can adjust the tightness, but you don't actually have to tie them, which makes them epic. They have made the fabric in stuff, not a sponsored video, by the way, okay? I'm just in love with these shoes. And the fabric is tight enough so that you can wear them when you go running and you don't have to worry about them slipping off like you do with other slip-ons, but the fabric just stretches just enough that you can slip them on and not have to untie them every time. So when I am ready to try them on, I just stick one foot in, and then on the back side, I stretch a little bit, and that's it. They're on, which makes them super easy and comfortable at the same time. I just hold the back like that, and boom, the heel is in like a glove. I'm not gonna walk on the carpet because I don't want to get it dirty, but second of all, they're very fashionable. They look nice, they're very simple, and I don't think they were terribly expensive. Wouldn't know because Louise got them for me, which was super nice of her, and every time I put them on, I feel like I'm walking on a cloud, and when I want to take them off, they support that lazy, just kick them off like that. You can just hold one side and slip them off perfectly, which most of the time when you have slip-ons, you have to compromise somewhere, right? You have to compromise either on how snug they are, so you can have loose shoes that are easy to take off, or you can have tight shoes that are hard to take off. Whereas these, you've got the adjustable fit with the laces, but the fabric is just givable enough that you can take them off, put them on, and I've never been happier with a pair of shoes. And they're not exactly the type of technology that I would review on the tech channel, which is why I'm reviewing them here. Probably expect a few more shorter vlogs like this of me to just review kind of everyday items. And you guys know I'm not really a shoe person, though I did meet Jonathan Morrison once, who has a huge collection of shoes on his wall. Maybe in time, I will start adding my own collection of shoes to a wall, but that's at a later date because so far this is about all I've got in my collection. Would be kind of boring. And we also just decorated the wall again recently, thanks to, again, my awesome wife Louise, who worked really, really hard on these string lights, which probably in vlog format don't look as cool as a bokeh background as the tech video does. But she worked really, really hard on getting these thumbtacks in and getting it matched right to the corner. The only frustrating part is I've been trying to get these string lights to plug into a smart outlet, which has worked in the past for me so that like with HomeKit, I could turn them on and off, but that old smart outlet doesn't seem to be working for me. So I have to crawl under the desk every time I want to turn off these string lights and press this specific button. Yep. And that's how they turn on and off. But normally this thing could connect to HomeKit. It's got the little QR code on the side and everything. But for whatever reason, it will not connect to my HomeKit apps, and it doesn't even have the connect and setup application that everyone seems to have needed to get the smart outlet to actually work. So if you know anything about Insignia smart outlets, please feel free to let me know. And yes, of course, the soundproofing is finally gone, which there were a lot of people in previous videos telling me that the soundproofing was pointless and the way I had it set up made it completely useless, which honestly, I didn't really care because I was just fine with using it as a decoration. But it was annoying people because all the soundproofing tiles are not the same size, and that means that there's a lot of crooked ones and ones that don't line up exactly right. I've still got a big pile of them, but because I went so cheap on soundproofing, the tiles were always asymmetrical and they were bugging people. So I was just like, you know what? If so many people are annoyed by them, I'm just gonna take them down, go with something a little bit more elegant and simple,
and I was hesitant for the string lights, but my wife was convinced it was going to work out and it would end up looking good. So shout out to Louise for making it work, and also shout out to the epic awesome new shoes. Super comfortable. I haven't actually taken them on a run yet because I'm worried about getting them dirty. It has been raining a little bit here, so it's probably going to get muddy. I'm wearing my older tennis shoes, which are ugly and disgusting. The same ones I wore to my wedding, actually. Using those for running. I bet most of you don't run in your wedding shoes, do you? Probably because most of you watching this aren't married yet, but that's okay. In time, you can send me videos on Twitter of running in your wedding shoes. I bet your wife will get a kick out of that one. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Take care.